Hey dolls, welcome back to your Royal BFF, the People's Duchess. In a bit of breaking news this afternoon, we've gotten word that water is wet. More at 11. I jest, but we do have this very shocking story courtesy of Bobbi Brown, makeup mogul to the elite and good friend of Meghan's. They did an Uber x Bobbi Brown ad together and it was so cute. They were doing Meghan's makeup and Bobbi was telling her all about the new products that were out and it was so fun. And it was also really a good look into Meghan's. If Meghan does nothing else, she's gonna keep her a bag. Your girl was working.
How you doing? Great.
Oh, it's so good to see you.
You look beautiful.
Thank
you. You look beautiful. So, where are you going?
I have a meeting today. We're on hiatus from Suit, so I am meeting with some producers about a film. Fingers crossed.
I'm feeling it.
Are you?
This is your time. I'm
feel
feeling
good
it. Whatever you
about
do
it.
today is going to work.
Thank you.
Yeah, I feel it. Well, we have a few blocks before we get there, but I want to show you some of my cool new things that I created because I don't know if you know this, but I do my makeup in the back of a car. They're called retouching. I've got retouching pencils and retouching wands. Okay. The retouching wand is actually like a Cinderella wand for your skin. It looks like you've been retouched. It's very sheer and it's literally the same color of your skin. Yeah. It could go over your whole face.
And it blends so easily.
It blends easily. And you're gonna love these. They come in all skin tones. The one that matches your skin, I believe, is going to be medium to dark.
Okay, so this is going where?
If there's a spot, if you have like one spot that's driving you crazy that you don't wanna see,
okay,
it's gone. So under your eyes, let's try light to medium.
Okay.
And my tip is when you put it on, like you just go to the darkness. And that's
so good.
Wait. So this is the Illuminate. Now this one has a little bit of shine in it. Put it on the inner corner of your eye.
Okay.
That just opens up the eyes.
Yeah, completely.
Look at how pretty.
Oh, it's such a pretty glow.
Isn't that neat? That's honestly all you need, you know, for touching up.
Thank you for everything.
Oh, it's been great.
Oh, so good to see you.
Yep, text me later.
I will. Bye.
Bye. So cute. For more on Meghan's powerful pre-royal connections, check out the Quiet A-List. As y'all know, this is my favorite video. I'm always referencing it because it's really factual. It follows Meghan's journey and the very powerful people that she has met and retained as friends along the way. People like Michael B. Jordan, Serena Williams, Diana Agron, the Bobbi Brown. Even when you get to her former husband's side of things, he was a very powerful player in Hollywood. He was a very big producer and yeah, she had access. She had so much access prior to marrying Harry. I love this video because it really is just one big receipt. I always come back to it and it's also really fun. Now, we cannot say the same about the Duchess of Cambridge. Kate, why you do this, girl? This wedding makeup was not it. And why would you lie about it like that, girl? For what was the reason? What was the reason you did this? You know what? I thought it was just some kind of joke or something. When they said she had lied about this makeup look, I thought someone was joking. Because why would you lie about this look? It looked a mess. Why would you lie about doing this to yourself on your wedding day? But then I watched Bobbi Brown say it herself.
And when I tell you that my jaw dropped when you talked about the royal wedding in your book.
Right.
Because the royal wedding of Prince William and Kate Middleton, April 2011. And we knew that she used Bobbi Brown products, your namesake brand at the time, which
I did not do her makeup.
Right.
I wish I did. It was one
Right.
of my artists.
Right.
Aunt Hannah Martin, who's become quite a sensation in the
Yes,
UK.
yes. But at the time in the press, and I think up
Yeah.
until right now, we were led to believe that she had done her own makeup. So I
Right.
feel like this was a reveal in your
Right.
book, a confirmation.
Ah.
Yeah.
So no, Hannah did her makeup.
Yeah.
She did.
Incredible. And
Yeah.
how did that unfold?
You know, I know that Kate was constantly coming into a Bobbi counter buying some of her favorite things. You know, I think Sandwash Pink was one of them. I don't think it's made anymore, but I remember the color. And Hannah did give me some information that I should set my alarm and watch.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
And so then her and I were texting. I was sitting up. I remember it was like 6 a.m. or something. And we were texting back and forth. And she's like, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god." I did get a note though that I guess I have hanging now in my office in Montclair from not from Kate, but from her person that wrote her letters saying how much she appreciated, the makeup.
Dude, imagine having your handler have ChatGPT write a thank you letter to your wedding makeup artist whom you've just taken credit for doing her makeup at your wedding. And the whole world thinks that the bride did your makeup at her wedding. Ain't that about a B? That is just not good wedding etiquette at all, to take credit for a makeup artist who could have gotten a lot more fame and recognition off of doing your makeup had you told everyone she did it instead of lying and saying that you did it. Ugh. Why not just tell the truth? Was the truth really that bad? You had this glamorous Bobbi Brown attaché doing your makeup. What was so bad about that? What was so bad that you couldn't just let that lady have her moment when they asked you who did your makeup? You took that from her. And Bobbi's being very diplomatic, and so has Hannah been, but they must have been surprised when you said that. And I'm sure they just then and there decided not to embarrass you. Personally, I feel like she didn't say anything because she took one look at it and was like, "Don't say anything, Hannah." I don't know. I feel like she didn't like it. And no shade to Hannah. She's allegedly a pretty big makeup artist now in the UK. But if I saw this in your portfolio, I wouldn't necessarily say, "Oh yeah, give me that crooked waterliner done in the dark looking, disability friendly Kate Middleton wedding look." Yeah, let me get that. The way that they were talking about her bridal makeup as if it was going to be some huge trend, I personally didn't see any done in the backseat of a car at midnight with no lights, eyeliner being replicated anywhere in any other royal wedding, non-royal wedding. I mean, nobody replicated this makeup look. Like, come on now, be real. I haven't seen anyone look this shocking at their own wedding in a very long time, to be honest. And then she's just lying, soaking up all the accolades, soaking up all the fake praise. People praised this makeup look. Publicly, anyways. Publicly, the Royal Rota praised her makeup, but privately, they all agreed with Vivienne Westwood. For her to boldly come out and point out the obvious, it was refreshing, and it was one of the only dissenting opinions at the time. Back then, everyone wanted to maintain this farce that she looked amazing. The thinness was not at all shocking. Her sister's backside was, for some reason, really played up that day. It was all just very farcical. It really did just give Bill and Kathy's wedding. They gaslight so bad. It's much more visible now in 2025 than it was in 2011. I am so glad that we have the advances that we do. The ability to fact check things in real time has come in clutch. Oh my gosh. The Royal Rota no longer have the ability to just print whatever lies and it goes unchecked. For the first time in his life, Harry has a voice. He has spoken up. He has defended himself and his family against these baseless lies that are always proven wrong. And they shouldn't have to be, but how great is it that they're really in charge of their own narrative, and we love that for them. On the other hand, her in-laws have scandal after scandal after scandal, year after year after year, and all anyone does is cover up for them. Every time you turn around, someone else has done some sort of nonsense that they were not supposed to, and then they get caught, and they're like, yeah, we're not supposed to complain or explain, and blah, blah, blah. Bro, come on now, give it up. You complain all the time, you explain all the time, you were just caught doing the wrong thing. Period. It's not baffling. It's not perplexing. You're not confused. They just act like they don't know what the heck is going on. And then they have Palace PR that covers it all up. And these are atrocious crimes, by the way. I'm not even talking about just what we know. I'm talking about how many people have lost their lives or vanished in and around the royal palaces. You'd be surprised. Or maybe not. I've come to expect that level of violence and secrecy from the royals, but yeah, they live very shocking lives. They live the kind of lives that they're trying to convince you Meghan and her family live. That Meghan and her mother and that unproblematic, classy side has skeletons, which they don't. I'm personally at the point where if anyone in the British media says good morning, I check my watch to make sure it isn't 7 p.m. Anything that comes out of Kensington Palace, instantly you know is a self-serving lie. Even true things become lies once a member of the royal household has said it. They've proven time and time again they think we're all just so dumb, but joke's on you. Joke's on you. Most of us are Jedi, and what you did was F around and found out the Vader way. In A New Hope, Vader greatly underestimated Obi-Wan, and he used this to his advantage and told Vader, if you strike me down now, I will come back more powerful than you could ever imagine. And of course, Darth didn't believe him, so he struck him down, and he came back and assisted Luke in ultimately defeating the entire force. And that's what we're dealing with here. You effed around so bad, you didn't know Meghan was just gonna totally like Obi-Wan you. All that brutality and cruelty and the way you think everyone is so much lesser than you, you've been shown up. You've been completely shown up by the so-called lesser. And her rabid fan base that you never saw coming. And I bet you never thought your actions would backfire so bad. It'd come to haunt you so bad that you are actually the catalyst for the Sussex Squad. You hated so wretchedly that you birthed a movement that would forever change your life for the worst, as it turns out. It really did something to you. It really shattered your resolve, the little bit of resolve that you had left. So I get it. I get why you're in the position that you're in, very much self-inflicted position that you're in. You all just don't have no sense. That's the main problem. You just don't have no common good sense about you. And I love that for you. I really do love that for you. Could you please do me a favor and answer just any of these questions that were previously asked in this video? I know you're listening. I know you enjoy the channel. And I thank you. I thank you for the view. But yeah, while you're here, if you could just hop on one of those sock accounts and feel free to knock out any one of these questions, answer or clarify any discrepancies, that would be wonderful.